For the first time this season, in tonight's clash against Sydney at Marvel Stadium, Luke Cleary comes out of the squad. The Dogs will be hoping to make it 3 straight wins and jump into the top 8, while the Swans will be gunning to extend their margin on top. Now checking 5AA traffic.
Afternoon at Jebbs Cross, Burst Water Main, Crane Junction Road near Main North Road with road closures in place, so expect a few delays there. Dry Creek, Smash and Cavan Road near Duncan Road delays outbound, and works at Hybrid look out for today, Lower North East Road near Rogers Streets. Busy right now, Grand Junction Road at Addison Road with cameras Carrara Avenue, Paynham South and Conningham Street at Glenunga. GWM's end of financial year with more sale is on. Get up to $4,000 off selected models. Stocks are limited. GWM, go with more. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
Now the 5AA forecast, partly cloudy this afternoon, partly cloudy tomorrow 19, Saturday sunny and 21 and 21 again on Sunday. Right now it's 16 degrees. Now let's check what's happening on 9 News tonight.
Thanks, I'm Kate Collins. Tonight, an Adelaide couple tells of their terrifying plunge aboard the deadly Singapore Airlines flight, how they helped others, household power prices to fall, how much you'll save, his family touched by cancer, see one Adelaide man's remarkable effort to help fight the disease, and the rush for what could be your ticket to $150 million. 9 News, your news, nightly at 6 on 9 and 9 now.
Here I am, I'm a man on the scene.
Kia's most awarded SUV just got better. Get ready for the new, refined 7-seat Kia Sorento. Now with a dual 12.3-inch panoramic display and Kia Connect technology. Visit kia.com.au to find out more.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Here at 5AA, we're all about supporting local. Here's who you can support around Adelaide. Book on the G'day Parks app for your chance to win free fuel for a year. G'day Parks, Australia's largest network of holiday parks. T's and C's apply. The Wild West returns to the Capri Theatre 1 p.m. Sunday 2nd June. See Mel Brooks in Blazing Saddles, plus John Wayne in Rio Bravo. capri.org.au. Choose Kadina and Clare Valley Jewellers for flawless service, expert repairs and careful remodelling. You make the memories, they'll make them last forever. 5AA, supporting local business.
We're with Bronte Manuel from Toop and Toop Real Estate. Bronte, what's the current state of the Adelaide market?
Well, for the past 3 years, Adelaide's property market outperformed all other capital cities Australia-wide, and it feels like Adelaide is having its second wind.
So what factors are contributing to this growth?
Interstate migration numbers are climbing and new home dwelling approvals are through the floor. Buyers are worried they may not have a home. This can only translate into further price growth.
How then should homeowners take advantage of the current market?
It has never been so critical to find the right agency with a proven strategy. At Toop and Toop, we've set the highest amount of suburb records in SA. To take advantage of the current property boom, get in touch with Toop and Toop today.
Thanks, Bronte. Great insights. To find out more, simply go to toop.com.au.
Dreaming of a getaway? Now's the perfect time. With the G'day Parks app, not only do you get access to more parks in more places, but if you book on the app before the 31st of August for travel anytime this year, you'll be entered into the draw to win free fuel for a year. A whole year of free fuel. Book to win and get away on us. G'day Parks, the easy way to get away. Here's good. G'dayParks.com.au. T's and C's apply. Permit number OCT TP 24/00628.
Monopoly Shop Scan Win is now on at a participating Vicinity Centre near you. Simply spend $10 or more in one transaction at a participating store, upload your receipt, and you could win a share of over $4 million worth of prizes, including a brand new MG HS Excite SUV and thousands of instant win prizes. Head to monopolyshopscanwin.com.au to find out more. Australian residents 16 plus only. Ends 29 May. Keep receipt. Entry limits and terms apply. See website for details. SA permit number T232034.
Setting the agenda for South Australia. This is 5AA, always Adelaide. 5AA Afternoons with Stacey Lee.
Good afternoon and a very happy Thursday to you. We are now live on the Foodland Supermarkets Facebook and YouTube live stream, so jump on and say hi because we're about to have some fun talking toasted sandwiches. But before we get into it, I need to give you a traffic warning. If you're heading north on Cavan Road, at the corner of Duncan Road and Cavan Road, there is a crash. A truck has been coming out of a side street, apparently, and has T-boned a car. So one lane is impacted, but I think at the moment, both directions are struggling. So if you're on Cavan Road and you're sitting in a bit of traffic, that is why. We will get some updates if there are any developments on that, but maybe leave a little bit of extra time or take an alternate route if you can. 9 minutes past 3 here on 5AA.
Helping you save a few dollars. Who you gonna call? Costbusters.
And our cost buster this week is Mandy Hall from End Food Waste Australia. Hello, Mandy.
Hello, Stacey.
We had our first toasted sandwiches for dinner at home last week.
It's the weather for it.
It is toasty weather, I think.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It happens all at once. The Ugg boots come out.
Yes.
So does the toasty.
Yes. So I want to hear from you this afternoon. What is your toasty filling? Because there are some controversial ones out there. 8223 0000 is the number to call. Give us a ring. Tell us what you put in your toasted sandwiches. 0448 08 13 95 is the number to text. Tracy has sent us a text already. She says her toasty filling is Vegemite and cheese.
Oh, that's a classic, isn't
classic,
it? Like,
isn't it?
super savoury, but that salty Vegemite with the gooey cheese. Yeah, I get it. Like, yum.
Mm-hmm. And now this one got me. I'm not sure how I feel about this. This is from Mahi, and Mahi says salami, Vegemite, tomato, onion, cheese, and lots of pepper.
Wow, that is a combo.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, that's look, I get the salami and the cheese and the onion, and I mean, you eat what you want. That's cool, but it would be the Vegemite and the salami. I haven't quite wrapped my head around that bit yet.
So that's her husband's rather.
Oh, okay,
Her
right.
hubby's one. So
Yeah.
all right, salami, Vegemite, tomato, onion, cheese, and lots of pepper. Okay, all right. We're already getting some calls. 8223 0000. Christine's in Paralawi. Hello, Christine.
Hello, Stacey. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
What's your toasty
okay,
filling?
You cannot beat the banana with a little bit of sugar on it.
Oh, that's a classic.
Is it though? I've never had a dessert
Yeah.
toasty.
Yeah, I think that there was a time, a certain era in which certainly my dad used to make that toasty, and I think you either caught onto it and took it with you or you left it behind. But yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah, absolutely heard of it.
Ooh.
Sounds like I might be from that same era.
Love it, Christine.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, Stacey, just quickly, well done with the interview with the Lord Mayor.
Oh, thanks, Christine.
Oh dear. You never get any answers, but that's how it is, I guess.
Were you tearing your hair out as well?
I certainly was.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
All right, I'm glad it's not just me.
No, it's not just you. All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Christine. Appreciate it. Bye. That's Christine in Paralawi. Oh, Amber in North Haven's on the phone as well. Hello, Amber.
Oh, hi. Yes, I must admit that interview with Mrs. Lomax was gold. She knows how to not answer a question. Yeah, my favourite toasty that I just love is tuna and cheese.
Oh,
yum.
You can't go past a tuna melt.
Yep.
Like you just can't.
I buy the little tins and I put a whole tin in. Sometimes I just get the plain one, which I like with cheese, but sometimes I get the lemon and pepper one.
Oh,
nice.
Yum.
Yeah.
And Amber, I don't know if you're partial to it, but the chili one is also good in a toasty.
I've never been brave enough for that.
That's okay. Well, you sound like you've got good combos going anyway.
That'd be good for my cold because it clears your nose.
Oh, yeah, it would actually. The chili would be good. Maybe give it a go. Let us know what you think,
Yes,
Amber.
will do.
Okay, thanks
thank
for the
you.
call. Bye. That's Amber in North Haven. Okay, let's go to Max in Huntfield Heights. Everyone wants to talk toasties today. Hello, Max.
Yeah, g'day, mate. How you going?
Good.
Good. Oh, look, you can't beat Fritz sauce and cheese toasty. Oh, my lordy. It is the best. The best ever.
Fritz
You have to do
sauce
it.
and cheese.
See, I've
Oh, absolutely.
never done a Fritz toasty, Max. I
you
love
got
a
it, you
Fritz
got it.
sandwich, but
Yeah,
never done a
even
Fritz.
better with a toasty.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, I think everything's better with a bit of melted cheese on it.
Yeah, don't forget you got to have the sauce too.
Yeah, and tomato sauce, right? No
Oh,
other
yeah.
sauce.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
actually the only time I prefer tomato to barbecue on a Fritz sandwich. I'm a barbecue gal through and
Yeah.
through, except for that.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Max.
that's a good one.
Thanks
Cheers,
for
mate.
the call. That's Max in Huntfield Heights. 8223 0000 is the number to call. Tell us what your favourite toasty is, Mandy. I have made you mine.
I can see it there.
Yeah.
I've been eyeing it off, waiting to see.
It doesn't look very appealing, but this is controversial to a lot of people, including my husband. I make them at home and he does not like them. I was making it here in the office earlier.
Right.
And I was getting some looks in the kitchen, and I don't know if I'm weird for it. So please don't judge me. I'm gonna have half, and you can have half.
So tell me,
Here you go. What do you think?
is this a hangover from childhood, or is
Yes.
this your creation?
No, it's a childhood hangover.
I can
It was-
already see.
Can you?
I can already see,
Yeah.
and I'm happy.
Are you? Okay, good, good. This was my absolute comfort food as a kid. If we ever did not have dinner, or if it was just like a lazy night and we needed to cook something at home nice and easy, Mum would always make us cheese and asparagus toasties. And it cannot be the nice fresh asparagus.
No.
It must be the canned asparagus.
You're speaking right to me. Like,
Yeah?
I absolutely love that combo, but I think
What?
that
Tell
tinned
me.
asparagus is really polarising.
I think it is too.
Yeah, I'd love to know how many people still eat it. I grew up on it, so I'm really happy with it. And we didn't get fresh asparagus when I was a kid. It
No,
just
me
wasn't
either.
it wasn't there.
No, no.
So it was like tinned asparagus or nothing.
And it's really hard to find.
The fresh asparagus,
Tinned.
Oh, tinned now, is it?
It's hard to find. There's
Right.
only one brand that I can find at the supermarket that do it.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
seen them in a jar at Foodland.
Oh, okay.
You can get them in a jar
Oh,
now.
are they
but
too
they're
fancy?
No, no.
Do they
they're
still
not.
taste like tinned
Yeah, they
asparagus?
absolutely do.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
But I've got to
Okay,
have some.
take a bite. Go on, tell me what you think. Sorry if it's not cooked properly.
Oh.
Yeah? Oh, yes, good.
It's like the poor man's version of a cheese and asparagus vol au vent.
Vol au vent. My mum used to make those as well. There was that era, wasn't it? Was it the 90s, the 80s, maybe?
I think we're 80s. We're
Yeah.
probably talking 80s.
Okay, all right, let's stick with that. Okay. All right, let me know. What is your toasty filling? 8223 0000. Mandy and I are going to eat this toasty, and then we're looking forward to hearing some more suggestions from you.
At SA Lounge Suites, we know your lounge says a lot about you. Are you a fan of the tan chase sofa? You take pride in your appearance, often changing the layout of the lounge room just for fun. Or perhaps you're more of a recliner person. Laid back, go with the flow, and you prioritise time for relaxing. However you choose to lounge, SA Lounge Suites have something perfect just for you. SA Lounge Suites, located on Anzac Highway, Keswick and at Jeps Cross Home HQ.
Hurry into Adelaide Hills MG in Bridgewater. MG's home in the hills. MG4 Electric 2023 car sales and Cars Guide Car of the Year from $39,990 drive away. 7-year warranty. Test drive today. Adelaide Hills MG, Bridgewater. Hurry, offer ends soon. LMVD 325189.
It's no surprise that Alfred James Funeral Homes is there for families in their time of need. They've been doing so for over 100 years. What may be surprising is the lengths they'll go to help you pay tribute to the life journey of your loved one. A song choice that's unconventional. A eulogy that's both heartwarming and hilarious. Oh, and launching their ashes into orbit on a SpaceX rocket. Pre-plan yours with us now. Alfred James Funeral Homes, honouring lives in extraordinary ways.
Need an electrician and need one today? Ken Hall Electricians do it all. From lighting, power points and appliance installation to a full house rewire, no job is too big or small. Give Ken a call. Ken Hall Electricians, 8364 5855.
My new guy just gets why listening's important.
Hi, Anita.
Morning.
Ready for your hearing check?
Because our stores are run by local audiology professionals, they put your care first, which can make them rather popular. Specsavers, your care is our business.
G'day, Rowie here. Take it from me. Yamaha motors are the best in the world, and the best time to get one is now. Upgrade your existing boat or power up a new boat with a new Yamaha outboard. Right now you'll save up to $1,300. That's $10 off for every unit of horsepower across their 30 to 130 horsepower range. Get more horsepower for less bucks. Visit your local Yamaha marine dealer today. Conditions apply. Promotion ends May 31.
If your business needs finance fast, speak to Universal Finance right now. Universal Finance make business loans easy. Unsecured business loans and business overdrafts. Universal Finance can help your business now with same-day settlements in most cases. See Universal Finance in Kent Town or search Universal Finance. This is general advice only, and you should consider the terms and conditions before determining whether this advice is suitable for your situation.
Thinking of painting and don't know where to start?
We do, because we know paint at Crowies.
So, visit Crowies. And while you're there, join Crowies Club to get 10% off everything.
We know paint at Crowies.
5AA Afternoons with Stacey Lee.
Sorry, a mouthful of food here. We're still eating our toasted sandwiches. It is 20 minutes past 3 here on 5AA. And Mandy Hall is your cost buster this week. And we're talking about toasties because it's heading to toasty weather. And it's a lovely, affordable meal, isn't it, Mandy?
It is. It really is. And then, you know, I often look at toasties too. You've got your toasty and your flat iron, or you can do it in a pan. And then you've got your jaffle, which is a whole nother story.
Elite.
Yeah.
If you have a jaffle maker, that is the elite in my mind. And then I'll take a toasted sandwich, you know, in the press.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I think about a green chicken curry in a jaffle as a toasty, like leftovers, because I'm all about how do we use our leftovers, and in a toasty, leftovers are like outstandingly good.
I took your advice for leftovers. We had a lamb curry.
Yeah.
That was left over, and it was probably getting toward the end of its life. But I thought, no, I'm not wasting it, and I put it inside some phyllo pastry and put it in the air fryer and made a pie, and it was amazing.
Next time you'll be able to make a toasty with it.
Yeah, that's a great call. Oh, okay. So what is your favourite filling in a toasty, Mandy Hall?
I really love, cooked mushrooms. You just cook them up in a pan with some, you know, and it's, if you've got these things around, fresh thyme, if you don't, some dried thyme, and a really strong cheese.
Oh, yeah.
That, like a gooey, strong cheese in a toasty for me is outstanding. And then, of course, you know, I was telling you this in the break that I also put mayo on the outside.
Yeah, so you said to me, what do you put on the outside of a toasted sandwich? And I said, just butter. And you said, what about some mayo? On the outside?
On the outside.
Does it add to the flavour? Or does
you get a little bit more flavour, but the crispiness that you get on the outside because of all the oils in the mayo and the egg or you can use egg-free mayo and still get it. So you get a little bit more flavour and incredible crunchy texture.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
But what I was really surprised by is when I was talking to you about these beautiful asparagus and cheese sandwiches, I was saying that, you know, and if you add ham and tomato, and your face dropped. Talk to me about that.
I have very strong views about tomatoes in toasted sandwiches.
I need to unpack this.
Tomato has no place in a toasted sandwich. It does not belong there, and I don't know what it thinks it's doing having any business in a toasted sandwich.
Why?
It's soggy. And I don't know why, but it feels like tomato holds its heat more than the other stuff. So
you get
it's
this.
always boiling hot.
Right. So it might be about your placement of the tomato.
But I feel like I put it on the top, I put it on the bottom, I put it in the middle. It doesn't matter. Whenever I bite into a toasted sandwich that has tomato on it, the tomato, you know, you always do that. Because it's hot. It's boiling.
I think it's a missed opportunity.
Okay, we can agree to disagree on the tomato, perhaps. 8223 0000. What's your favourite toasted sandwich? Still getting some text messages coming through. Funny, I just got a message from a friend because I was saying it's hard to find a tinned asparagus at the supermarket, and someone said, one of my friends, Karen, said, there's a reason why it's hard to find tinned asparagus, and then they did the vomit emoji. So
That's
look,
that polarising thing.
it's not for everyone, I will admit. It's not for everyone.
I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
Oh, Dave in Blakeview's on the phone. Hello, Dave.
G'day, lady.
What do
You go double the extra butter on the outside of the bread.
Uh-huh.
You go metwurst, tomato, onion, Vegemite on the top layer of the piece of bread, and then a squirt of barbecue sauce to give you the tang, the Vegemite for the salt. Whack the other piece on, another double hit of butter, and you double up on the cheese so that the cheese runs out the sides, and you have fun picking up the melted cheese out the toaster.
Yep. And then that is the best bit of the whole toasty, isn't it, Dave? That little crispy charcoal bit of cheese.
Have you?
Correct.
Oh, Dave, you have got me there. Like, that is a flavour bomb.
Yeah.
And with the tomato, as you're whacking it in, you have a mouthful of grog with it. And that causes the tomato down, and you just go, it's bloody magical.
Dave, you're making me want to try this toasty now. Sounds
right,
amazing.
well, all right. Try this one, the 2-minute noodles. If you've got an old roast, slice it up, chop it up, chuck it in with the 2-minute noodle. You get a bread roll or something, butter it, a big dollop of barbecue sauce in that, and you chop that up and chuck it all in and boil her up, and you got the broth, and you got the noodles, the roast meat, and if you want to double it up a bit more, you chuck a beef stock cube into it.
Nice work. Yum, I love this. And I love the utilising of an old roast as well, not just a boring sandwich. You are utilising every ingredient there, and especially for me, the carbs on carbs, noodles on bread or potato on pizza. I'm all about that.
And you sit down and watch the footy, not the Crows or the Power.
All right, Dave. Sorry, got to go now.
See ya.
Thanks for the
Bye.
call.
Thanks, Dave.
It's Dave in Blakeview. Let's go to Gwenda in Glenunga. Hello, Gwenda.
Oh, good afternoon, Stacey. From Monday to Friday, I have a toastie, and today I had 2 pieces of wholemeal bread. And I never have butter in the fridge, so I have a third of an avocado. And then today I had tuna and spring water. And then I have home-cooked beetroot and gherkin and 3 slices of tomato and Cracker Barrel cheese. And on the lid, I put my homemade mayonnaise. And so the next day, like today I had tuna, so tomorrow I'll have egg and all of that. And in the summer I put lettuce and
Gwenda,
and I love
that's
it.
gourmet.
I know, and I love it. So,
Wait, can I just ask you something, Gwenda? When you say lettuce, you don't put the lettuce inside and then toast it, do you?
Oh, no, I just put the 2 pieces of toast on my board and, and then fill 1/2 of it with that. And as I said, I always make my own mayonnaise. It's called Grandma's mayonnaise because my mother made it. And I never buy tin beetroot. I always cook my own. And I have a couple of carers, and now one of them saw me the other day. She said, well, how do you do that? And I said, it's quite easy, the beetroot. So, yes. And so, as I said, tomorrow I'll have an egg and all of that. And it's lovely. And I'm nearly 94 years. A couple of months' time, I'll be 94 years old. So, yes.
Gwenda, go you. I love that.
Yes.
Still making your own mayo. Good on you.
Yes. Oh, it's easy.
I love it.
Can I ask a quick question, Gwenda? What goes in your mayo?
Well, a teaspoon of mustard and an egg. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have 2 of sugar, 2 tablespoons of sugar, but I only have 1 and a bit. 3 tablespoons of milk and 4 tablespoons of vinegar. And you stay on the stove and you stir the egg and the teaspoon of mustard and stir that and then gradually add your sugar, and then your milk and your vinegar, and you stay, and it only takes 3 minutes altogether.
Beautiful, Gwenda.
Yes.
Thank you.
Right, all right. Then love the show. Right,
Thank
bye-bye.
you. Thanks for the call.
Bye-bye.
That's Gwenda in Glenunga. Look at that. That's amazing.
Gwenda's saying she has toasties 4 days a week, and she's just about to hit
94.
94. Well, the power of the toasty.
Make you live longer. Can we make that claim?
I don't know. I think Gwenda's pretty close to making that claim.
Toasted sandwiches make you live longer. Small print, not scientifically proven. Don't hold me to it. Any advice is general in nature.
Oh, and I was listening about the cheese oozing out of the side. Have you ever made a cheese crown for your toasty?
What?
Okay,
No.
so if you make, however you make your toasty, if you make it in the pan or whatever, but in the bottom of the pan, if you just put some grated cheese, whatever it could be, Parmesan, cheddar, whatever, and you let it melt and bubble, and it will go runny, and then pop your toasty, your pre-cooked toasty on it, and then take it out of the pan and lift it up, and it will droop down over the sides and go crusty and crunchy, and it's a cheese crown that you can eat with your toasty.
She's the queen of food, and she's just told you how to make a cheese crown, people. Mandy Hall, that is a perfect note to end on. Thank you so much for your toasty insights.
Thanks for having me.
Mandy Hall there from End Food Waste Australia. Oh my goodness, still so many calls and texts coming in. Call me now. We'll still take more of your calls. If you want to talk toasties, we'll talk toasties. 8223 0000. What's your favourite?
This is 5AA News, always Adelaide.
Good afternoon, Mel Usher with the latest news headlines. Court today for a southern suburbs man after drugs and guns were allegedly seized from his home. The South Australian man in custody in Bali for alleged meth trafficking and possession has been moved to a rehab facility. At least 4 people have been killed in a stage collapse at a political rally in Mexico. And in sport, the Swans can cement their spot at the top of the AFL ladder with a win against the Western Bulldogs tonight. The 5AA forecast, partly cloudy this afternoon, partly cloudy tomorrow, 19. Right now it's 16. We'll have more news at 4 and as it happens on 5AA.
When you book a hearing test with Can Do Hearing, you'll be seen by an accredited audiologist. Can Do Hearing is South Australian, and we're not owned by a hearing aid manufacturer. This means we only recommend what's going to work for you, and your options are almost endless. Plus the extra bonus, our profits go to Can Do for Kids, supporting local kids living with hearing and vision loss. Book an appointment with Can Do Hearing today. candohearing.com.au. That sounds better.
Make this time of year less taxing with impressive savings on select Mercedes-Benz models, including A-Class sedan, C-Class sedan and CLA Coupe. Hurry, offers end June 30 at your authorised Mercedes-Benz retailer. T's and C's apply.
The Doug Nichols Round is back in 2024, celebrating Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander spirit, cultures, histories and contributions to Australian rules football. It's more than a game. Be there to honour the legacy of our trailblazers. Join us on Sunday, May 26 at Adelaide Oval on Ghana land as the Adelaide Crows host the West Coast Eagles. Spirit strong, game on. How good was that? Find out more at indigenous.afl.
The passing of someone close places unique stress on family and friends. At this time, Farrell and O'Neill Funerals are here to provide reassurance and peace of mind. Farrell and O'Neill offer creative guidance and advice to tailor a service that best honours your loved one. Whether a large gathering or a small, intimate service, Farrell and O'Neill share their generations of experience in tailoring a unique and meaningful farewell. Proudly SA family owned and operated. Because it's personal.
Shopping should be exciting, not dull. An adventure, not a chore. And fresh, not routine. So experience something new at Newton Central with Drake's, Serenity Hair & Co, Fandy Scissorhands, Terry White Chemist, Glitter and Polish Nail Salon and many more. Including the brand new Séjour Club, an independent boutique with one-of-a-kind handcrafted apparel and jewellery from 2 local designers. Want something new in your life? Choose a new local. Choose Newton Central. Gorge Road, Newton.
Hi,
I'm Bronte Manuel from Toop and Toop Real Estate. The past quarter has set the stage for a fierce property market over the next 6 to 12 months. If you're looking to take advantage with the ultimate success, get in touch with the team who produce the best results. At Toop and Toop Real Estate, we've led the charge with 51 suburb records, more than any other agency in South Australia. From Westbourne Park to Windvale, from Kensington Park to Kilkenny, we've created new benchmarks for real estate sales success. Go to toop.com.au to find out more.
Hello. With simple cash flow solutions from CommBank, you can keep your day-to-day business running smoothly and be ready to scale when opportunities pop up. Keep your business moving. Search CommBank Cashflow. Eligibility criteria and T's and C's apply.
Always informative. 5AA. Always Adelaide. 5AA Afternoons with Stacey Lee.
It is 26 minutes to 4 here on 5AA, and look, the weather's cooling up, but we're getting toasty here. I want to know, what is your favourite toasted sandwich filling? Mine is a little bit controversial, yes, but it's cheese and asparagus, and it must be asparagus from a can. Although I'm getting a little bit of support on the text line. Helen has sent a text. Stacey, I had totally forgotten the canned asparagus and cheese toasty, a part of my childhood that it had escaped me. I'll be having one this weekend with a gin. Helen, yum. Sounds great. You are welcome, Helen. That sounds like a fab afternoon this weekend. Producer Pat's wandered in.
Afternoon, Stacey.
Hello, Pat.
It's good to be here.
Thank you.
And I'm loving this conversation about toasties. But it's just made me hungry.
You did sort of turn your nose up at the asparagus.
Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I caught that.
Yeah, asparagus isn't for me. But that's just me.
Okay, fair enough. Go on, tell me yours.
Mine's pretty simple.
Yeah.
But I've gone through phases. So I go through phases. There'll be a phase where I will just eat toasties non-stop.
Okay.
But my toastie is pretty simple. Ham, cheese, tomato sauce. But the kicker is pickles. I'll put pickles in there.
Pickles is a great addition.
Just adds a little bit of extra flavour that I feel like is needed sometimes.
Pickles is a great addition, but I'm questioning the tomato sauce. Does it need the sauce?
I think so, but I agree with you before when you were talking about how you don't like tomatoes in there.
No.
It's like eating molten lava because it just gets so hot.
Yep, I reckon there's some science there that tomato must hold its heat longer than other foods, because it is always the bit that you bite into your toastie and you go...
Yeah.
Because the tomato is so hot.
Yeah,
Okay.
But that's mine.
So ham, cheese, tomato sauce, and pickle.
Yep, and I haven't had the first one for the season yet.
For the season, all right.
The toasty season, but I will think I might get there tonight.
Yeah, maybe we've inspired you. Okay, no, I'm kind of on board with that. The more I think about it, if the ham is like the meat, then that's just a burger.
Yeah.
That's a burger in a toasted sandwich.
Correct.
Ham, you got your tomato sauce, you got your cheese, you got your pickle.
But I wouldn't eat something
basically be at Macca's.
I was about to say, I wouldn't eat something at McDonald's that's got a pickle in it.
What?
No. So that's... Yeah, now I'm confusing
you.
I've lost you.
You're a complex man, Pat. You're a complex man.
I hope not in a bad way.
No, of course not. All right, give me a call. 8223 0000. Thank you, Pat. He's going to go out and answer your calls. I want to know what your favourite toasty filling is. And Pauline is in Marden. Pauline, thank you. I know you've been waiting a while. Thanks for your call.
Hi, Stacey.
Hello.
Mine's corn silverside.
Oh.
That you've cooked yourself, boiled up yourself. Cheese, and I'm with you, asparagus.
Yes.
And tomato with plenty of pepper and salt. And your asparagus, I buy the jar of it with a screw-top lid, the spears.
All right, that's good to know. I'll have to try it, because every time I look at that, I think, oh, it's a bit too fancy for me in a jar. But
I just take out what I want and drain it. And also I either have it on a sandwich toaster, or my mother-in-law gave me a jaffle that you do over the gas stove.
Oh, one of those ones. Oh, great.
That you pull,
Yes.
just makes one, but they're marvellous.
Oh, that is a great call.
Beautiful.
Oh, all right. Thank you, Pauline.
Okay, bye.
Bye. That's Pauline in Marden. Let's go to Margaret in Parafield Gardens. Hello, Margaret.
Hello there. lovely topic. I know it's a simple one, but it's really funny and very interesting.
Oh, thank you.
So my Breville toastie broke years ago, and then I got one of those little George Foreman grills, so it's a flat one, so it doesn't leave any pretty patterns on the bread. It flattens it. But my favourite toastie is equivalent to a hot dog.
Oh.
So you make sure, but of course you have to have the butter on the outside of the bread, of course, because that's what makes it toasty.
Yeah.
But inside you have spritz, sauce, cheese, and mustard. So think about that. So it's just like a hot dog in hot bread, and it's absolutely beautiful. That's my go-to when it's winter's day and you're just curled up in the lounge room on a Sunday and it's raining and you just want to eat.
Oh, that sounds good. A hot dog in a toasted sandwich.
Yes. Because spritz is
Margaret.
basically hot dog meat, so there you go.
Oh, Margaret, I love that idea. I'm writing down all of these ideas, by the way. Thank you
Thanks
for
so
the
much.
call.
Thank you.
That's Margaret in Parafield Gardens. Let's go to Bernie in Kensington Gardens. Hello, Bernie.
Hey, Stacey. Okay, so...
Okay, go. I'm ready.
So, as with the previous call, I'm going one step further. You have to butter both sides of the bread. And this is sausage and cheese. The cheese has to be Kraft slices.
Oh, I
And
love the
sausage has to be a
specificity
sausage.
here.
Yep, and the sausage has to be one that was cooked the day before.
Oh.
And then you slice the sausage up lengthwise, put on the bread, and then the cheese, and it is spectacular.
Oh,
Great
so
hangover food, by the way.
It sounds like it. And you know what, Bernie? It sounds simple. If you said to someone, I have a sausage and cheese toasted sandwich, they'd go, okay, that's a bit basic. But the way you describe it with the butter on both sides of the bread and the sausage has to be cooked the day before and it has to be sliced lengthways, not down the, there's a lot of thought and planning that's gone into that.
There's a lot going on. And my daughter made one for her boyfriend, and she couldn't believe he'd never had one. And she made one for him, and he just could not get over it, how good it was.
Oh,
So,
he liked it? Yeah, good. All right, he's a keeper then. We'll keep him
Yeah,
around
absolutely.
in the family, yeah. Thanks, Bernie.
Thank you.
It's Bernie in Kensington Gardens. Oh, I'm getting so many of your texts as well. 0448 08 13 95. Mahi. Oh, Mahi, you sent me your husband's one earlier. We were judging him. Salami, Vegemite, tomato, onion, cheese, and lots of pepper. But now you've sent me yours. Chicken tabbouleh and cheese with pepper toasted in a jaffle maker. Yes, jaffle maker is the peak of toasted sandwiches. I agree with you. This person, Shane, says braised steak and onions in the can with cheese. I didn't know you could get braised steak and onions in a can, Shane. Look, I said this was a judgment-free zone, but I've got to admit there's a little bit of judgment here. Braised steak and onions in a can. I've never tried it. Maybe I should give it a go. Who's this? Ham and cheese with baked beans. Sean from Greenwith. Yum. I've never had that, but that sounds good. And Peter. Oh, Peter, you've gone the sweet option. Oh, is it sweet? No, maybe not. Best toasty filling is shredded apple with cheese. The classic apple Danish. It's fantastic. Oh, I like that actually. That sounds like it would be good. Because you know how sometimes some people have cheese and jam? And it's that sweet and savoury? Yeah, I think I'd like that. Helen and Glenelg, you cannot beat cheese, tomato and ham. It is a classic, Helen, isn't it? And Len, I don't know about this one. Cheese, or vintage cheese, metwurst, onion, bacon and horseradish. Whew, guaranteed to put hair on your chest. That I think it will, Len. Oh, there you go. All right, I am loving getting your text messages. 0448 08 13 95, or give me a call and let me know what your favourite toasty is. 8223 0000.
David and Will invite you into the studio every morning with 5AA's live video stream of The Breakfast Show. Thanks to Foodland. With more stores close to home and everyday low prices, great food lives at Foodland, the mighty South Aussies.
How far would you go for your dream kitchen? And how far would you go to not deal with organising all the trades? How about 15 minutes up the freeway to Balhanna Kitchens by Design? 2, the largest showroom in the Adelaide Hills. Custom build your dream with our award-winning designers. Plus, we can manage the installation and all sub-trades at a fixed price. Balhanna Kitchens by Design. It's not too far to go to make your dream a reality. balhannakitchens.com.au.
This is RB Day for Supercraft Bedding with Tales from the Bedroom. When we started in 1873, there wasn't a lot of competition. Now there's too much choice, especially on that interweb. If the environment is important to you, the choice is easy. Supercraft Bedding makes a durable quality product that can be turned and flipped, which keeps them out of the tip. And we'll collect and recycle your old mattress. Supercraft Bedding, building better flippable beds. 42 Richmond Road, Keswick.
Why are we here? Are our destinies predetermined? Do I really need 200 gigabytes of data to go on my dating apps?
Hey, what's doing?
Nah.
Question everything, especially your telco plan. Get 25 gigabytes for just $29 with Aldi Mobile.
Are you ready to take control of your My Aged Care or NDIS funding? At Care Alert, we believe you should be in charge of your safety 24/7. Introducing Care Alert, your ultimate guardian with fall detection and GPS location. You can even speak through the pendant. Wherever you are, we've got you covered. And here's the best part, it could be yours for free. Secure your peace of mind today. Call 1300 75 85 95 or visit carealert.com.au.
I've got my own peach tree. It's a flat one called an Espalia. That's when a tree grows in wires, so you get lots of peaches, and it doesn't take up too much room. Mum has an apple tree, and Dad is growing pears.
Get the kids into fruit and outside in the garden with a Balhanna Nursery's fruit tree. Let them plant, nurture and watch it grow through the year. They'll get a real sense of achievement and lots of yummy fruit. Visit your local garden centre this weekend and look for the green Balhanna Nurseries bag.
Dutton's is the brand new home of LDV in the Adelaide Hills. We're celebrating the opening of our new LDV showroom with amazing deals on the great lineup of utes, SUVs, vans and people movers. Get into a brand new T60 Max Pro Auto ute from just $38,990 drive away for ABN holders. G10 and V80 vans from just $33,990 drive away for ABN holders. Dutton's LDV, 23 Mount Barker Road, Totnes. Take the Mount Barker exit off the freeway.
Dutton's. Easy to do business with.
Need an electrician and need one today? Ken Hall Electricians do it all. From lighting, power points and appliance installation to a full house rewire. No job is too big or small. Give Ken a call. Ken Hall Electricians. 8364 5855.
5AA Afternoons with Stacey Lee.
14 minutes to 4 here on 5AA, live on the Foodland Supermarkets Facebook and YouTube live stream. So jump on and say hi. And this afternoon we're talking toasted sandwiches. So I want to hear yours. What's your favourite toasty filling? 8223 0000. We're also talking about volunteering this afternoon because it's National Volunteer Week. And earlier I introduced you to South Australia's new Young Volunteer of the Year, Atiyu Kuot Madut. She works with the Australian Refugee Association, and hearing her story was so inspirational. And I'm getting a lot of messages from you about what you do to volunteer in your communities as well. Karen has sent a text. Karen, I volunteer at the Red Nose on the bereavement support line. Having had a stillbirth 30 years ago, I truly understand what it's like to lose a child, and it's so nice to be of some comfort to those that call the support line. Oh, Karen, that is beautiful. It takes a special person to do that, and clearly you had the same experience, and I'm sure it's really comforting for those people going through the same thing to be able to talk to someone who knows what they're going through. So thank you so much for sharing, and thank you for what you do. Send me a text. 8223 0000 is the number to call, or the number to text is 0448 08 1395, and let me know what you do to volunteer in your community. It is National Volunteer Week, and we are highlighting some of the amazing work that volunteers right across the state do. And I've got to say, this story got me. One of the art gallery's longest-serving volunteers is being recognised today. Barbara Farga is 92 and has been volunteering at the art gallery since 1971. Barbara, good afternoon. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for talking to me. That's great.
What's kept you going back to the art gallery for the last 53 years?
Well, I guess I began my career in art. I was an art teacher in England before I got married to an Australian and came to live here. And so it was natural for me to keep up my interests, and I always popped into the gallery to see what was on and was amazed to find such a good collection once I got here. So it was a kind of natural progression, if you like.
And so what keeps you going back?
Well, in 1982, I was asked if I would set up a system of gallery guides, which I thought was a really good idea. So I did that, and then I was asked by Ron Radford to work for him as an assistant curator, and so I changed to actually being on the staff of the art gallery. So I've been here with all sorts of different, playing different roles, if you like. But it's always interesting. I love the fact that there's always something new to look at, and always interesting people coming through to look at what we've got hanging on the walls as well.
Oh, absolutely. And so what was that like, going from being a gallery guide to then helping out with curation? That must have been a fascinating experience.
Well, I found it really wonderful. It was like a jump ahead in many ways, but I'd always loved writing as well. So a lot of the work included writing about new acquisitions, and then that would go into a board meeting and all of those sort of formal things. But I think that's what led me on to my now passion for doing research here. So it was sort of, it all just kind of fell into place, one thing after the other, really.
And as you say, you now work in the research team on a Tuesday and a Thursday as a volunteer. What do you do? What do you do now? What sort of research do you do?
Well, I've been doing. I do whatever's hot, so to speak. If there's a new exhibition coming up, I'll do research for that, or I may research a particular painting in depth. Research the artist and the period in which the painting was done, that kind of thing. So it's always really, really interesting to do.
And you do it all for free?
Oh, yes, yes. Well, I mean, the payoff is that you really enjoy doing it and you meet other really interesting people. And there's always a good lunch to be had as well in the middle of the day.
Yeah, I bet. I've been to that cafe at the art gallery. It's a pretty good cafe.
Yes, it's always good.
Yeah. And so, do you have friends that you have brought into the art gallery, or have you sort of made your own group of friends at the gallery?
Well, I think I've made friends with people who've also been doing research, and we compare notes, chat away, have lunch together sometimes. And it's been very nice for me to have a friend called David Shepherd, who has worked with me on some long-term projects, and we seem to fit together nicely with who's doing which bit of research and keep it all going. So there's a lot of chat at the beginning of the day as to where we're up to and who should do what, but it keeps the old brain ticking over, I think.
Yeah, because what else would you be doing?
Yes, exactly. Gardening or something that doesn't need a lot of thought.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can hear it in your voice. You're still clearly very passionate about the art gallery and about your role there.
Well, I think that there are a lot of people here who do research and who do the gallery guide service, who give a lot of their time, but they get so much back in interesting things happening and friendships and whatever. So it's a thing you can add to your life if you want to.
A beautiful note to end on, Barbara. I know you've got some more research to do today, so I'll let you get back to it, but I really do appreciate your time, and thank you for what you do at the art gallery.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure for me too. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye. That's Barbara FIVEAA there. How good is that? 53 years volunteering. What an absolute legend. And thank you to all of the volunteers out there. Thank you for doing what you're doing. You keep the wheels going. You keep us all moving. So we really do appreciate it. 8223 0000 is the number to call if you've got a toasted sandwich idea. But now's your chance. You've been hearing it across the station throughout the day. It is FIVEAA's Best of SA time. and we're celebrating and profiling some of the great brands in our state. And today we're celebrating Ray White business sales. So for your chance to win 2 bottles of Canala wine valued at $100, plus 2 tickets to our Best of SA dinner, which is on the 14th of June at Adelaide Oval. Give us a call now, 8223 0055. If you want to come along to the Best of SA dinner and if you want 2 bottles of Canala wine valued at $100. Ray White is the biggest name in business broking, multi-award winning SA Business Broker of the Year. You're going to hear a little bit more about Ray White if you do come along, if you do win the tickets to the Best of SA, which is happening at Adelaide Oval on the 14th of June. I cannot wait. I've never been, but I tell you, since I started here at 5AA, what is it, 6 months ago? Where are we? Yeah, end of May. Everyone has been talking about Best of SA. They've been talking about it for 5 months now, so I'm very excited to get along. So hopefully one of you can come along, and I'm looking forward to meeting you there on the night. So 8223 0055 is the number to call. I also had, Alan in Plimpton. Well done. Alan, you've won the tickets. You've won the wine. Congratulations. You have won the 2 bottles of Canala wine, plus you and a friend, Alan in Plimpton, are coming along to our gala dinner on the 14th of June. It's all thanks to Ray White Business Sales, who we are celebrating today. Ray White Commercials, the biggest name in business broking, multi-award winning SA Business Broker of the Year. I also had a Wallace Cinemas family pass to give away today, and I've got to say it has been so tough because we have had so many calls. Most of the calls were about toasted sandwiches, but I am giving today's Wallace Cinemas family pass to Helen in Prospect. She was one of our first callers today when we were talking about energy prices. The Energy Minister came on and was talking about the price reduction that you're going to see on your energy bill. And Helen said she had her energy bills in her house for 3 people. They were $1,200 a quarter. All she did was ring up her energy company and threaten to leave, and they halved it. She got her bills halved to $600 a quarter, down from $1,200, so she gave everyone the tip. Just ring up, say you're going to leave. So Helen, in Prospect, well done to you. Wallace Cinemas, Mitcham, Piccadilly, Mount Barker, Noarlunga, wallace.com.au is where to go. Well done, Helen. Rowie and Timmy G on with you after 4. Rowie, hello.
Well, how good a info is that? Just ring them and say you're leaving.
Yep.
God, that worked well.
Halved her bill, I know.
Were you talking about your favourite
Toasty.
Toasties?
Do you have one?
Vegemite and cheese.
Oh, okay. It's a classic.
Because we have a share fridge here.
We do.
And we get cheese and Vegemite and bread put in it.
Yeah, do you know, I did not know about that.
Yeah, that's ours.
That
not
is...
the one on the right, not on the left.
No.
The one on the right.
No.
Oh, do not go on the one on the left.
No.
Take anything out of there.
No, because that's personal lunches.
Oh, no.
We've got a share fridge and we've got a non-share fridge. Yeah.
But Vegemite and cheese.
Yeah, there you go. Can't go wrong.
Crows v Eagles Sunday. We've got Jack Hompsh on. Port v North in Hobart. We'll have those teams before 6. Caroline Wilson Day, thanks to Harvey Norman after 5. Talking all things AFL. She generally always has a crack at me, and our listeners like that.
Yeah, I like it too.
Because I might be a bit dopey, and then she just goes, whack! And then I try to whack back, and then she double whacks.
It's never as effective, is it?
And I get a Caro's arrow right between my eyes.
Caro's arrow, I like that.
I'm looking forward to one today. I haven't had one for a while.
Okay, good.
I'm just going to,
Are you feeling it? You feeling it coming on?
I am, because we've been too nice the last 2 times. I like.
Oh, no, that's boring.
Correct.
Nice is boring.
No, boring. Anyone can be nice.
Yeah.
God, Stacey, don't leave me on. Well done. See you after 4.
See you after 4. Rowie and Timmy G with you. Thanks for all of your calls and texts today. It's been great. I'll come back and do it again tomorrow.
If you've ever wondered what the extra stands for in Physio Extra, that's easy.
Extra everything. Extra time with every appointment.